Hi, this is Adam from the Small Town Machine Shop. A little project video here for the leblonde lathe. So, project came up, a quick project, and I was using the tida, and the motor seemed good when I put it in, but it's making awful bearing noises now. So much I don't want to run it. Well, to get this job done for this farmer, I don't know if I mentioned it, but the tool post that was on the leblonde lathe when I got it's kind of wore out. It doesn't hold the tooling real tight. So I was waiting for my mill parts to come in so I could make a new block and adapt the tida's tool post to it. Well, that has now become a necessary job, and I still don't have my mill. So this is the slide nut off of the leblonde. When I got the tida, it came with for some reason, three or four different slides. So this is one I found. And it's almost the same. It's the same on the bottom. And pretty close side to side here. Just this needs to be thinner, you know, between the top part here. So my building is making some interesting noises in the wind. It is severely windy here today. I'm basically going to take this over to the vise and do some bench work and shave down this top part. I'll come back and get a measurement. We'll make this guy fit in here. So I'll get it set up on the bench and I'll bring you back. Okay, back. Got it in the vise with the soft jaws. I've been working on this for a while. Now, with my measurements, I ended up needing to take 60 thousandths off that thickness. That is a lot to file. It's getting there. I'm within about 10 thou now. The compound on the lathe, you know, it's within 5 thou one side to the other. This just starts in there, but obviously it needs to go all the way in there. So I've been working on this thing for a while. You really don't realize how much you missed your milling machine until you're filing away 60 thousandths of metal. I'm taking my file, brush it off every once in a while, laying it down in there, gentle pressure, and push, and push, and push, and so on. And keep it nice and flat. This piece has all kinds of milling marks on it, like it was a test piece for the other nuts, because the other nuts for the tida look really nice. This one has all kinds of low spots, but I don't want to mess up the other ones. I used one of the other nuts for my tool post grinder. So until I get my mill fixed, this will have to do for the leblonde. It's interesting. Some of the old timers I talk to, they hang around my shop sometimes on weekends. When they started their machinery careers, one of the first things they were taught was bench work with filing and drilling, tapping, deburring, but filing stuff to size. Of course, you know, these guys are 70, 80 years old. So machines were different back then, of course. So I got another buddy who's a machinist for the local nuclear plant. He says, as far as his training went, all the filing they did was just deburring things they took out of mills and lathes. So, I mean, yes, I would much rather be doing this with a machine. But, so yeah, I'll get this closer to size, and I will bring you back so you don't have to suffer with the watching of the horribly repetitive project that this has become. Okay, so we have it mounted on there. Came pretty good. The old one is over there. I checked up the piece when we were working on. This isn't how I'm going to turn it. This is just a thing to think about, especially if you're putting on a smaller tool post than what it had on there originally, is make sure that the tool height is going to be able to get up to the center point of your work. This is not locked in. Oh, there we go. You see if it is one-handed. Nope, I can't. See, I can clearly bring that up past there. I don't like my tool holders to be any above that. I like that to be flush, well, preferably below it. I don't like to go any above that. And that's the wrong nut. I'll get a different nut for it. But yeah, I checked a couple of my tool holders with it. It slides nice and free in there. It's a little snug on this end. That'll be fine for what I'm doing. And once we get the mill up and running, of course, we'll make a nicer looking one. This one's pretty... where is it? This one needs some dressing up. So, it has all kinds of weird hammer marks and shoe marks on it. Again, I think it was a test piece. So yeah, tomorrow's video, give you a little peek at that. Let me get this piece out of here. Show you what we're doing. This is a stainless steel shaft for a pressure reducing valve. And he's modifying it to, it rides in a seat on here. And there's a guide bushing. It rides on here. He's retrofitted it with a smaller guide. So I need to shave just 25 thou off this. Then I need to reduce it in length. About, I think he says 50 thou. I have the measurements written up. So yeah, that'll be tomorrow's project. So, yeah, now until I figure out the bearings on the motor on the tida, it's the leblonde lathe's time to earn its keep. So yep, this is Adam from Small Town Machine Shop. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.